Hello everyone, my name is Tejas Bansali and today we will discuss some dimensionless numbers and their significance which have their applications in the subjects like fluid mechanics and heat transfer. So let's start with the first number, which is the Reynolds number. It is the ratio of inertia force by viscous force and the formula is rho VLC upon mu, where rho is the density of the fluid, V is the flow velocity of the fluid, mu is the dynamic viscosity, and LC is the characteristic dimension. Now, for pipe, it is LC is equal to diameter of pipe. For the plate, it's equal to length of the plate. And for duct, it is equal to the 4 times area upon perimeter. This LC parameter is very important. It changes with the pipe or plate or duct. It depends on the pipe whether the fluid is flowing in the pipe, in the duct, or between two plates. Okay, so now let us discuss the significance of this number. It characterizes whether the flow is laminar or turbulent in the forced convection. Okay, now if the value of Reynolds number is less than 2000, then the flow is laminar. If the value is in between 2000 and 4000, then it is a transition flow. And if the value is above 4000, then the flow is turbulent. Okay, now if inertia forces are dominant than viscous force, then it will be turbulent flow, and if viscous forces are dominant, then it will be of laminar flow. Okay, now the second dimensionless number is the Mach number, which is speed of the fluid upon speed of sound in same fluid at same conditions. This is very important, like speed of the fluid upon speed of sound in the same fluid at same condition. Okay, now this number decides the nature of the flow. Now if the value of Mach number is less than zero point 0.3, then the flow will be incompressible flow. If the value is more than zero point 0.3, it will be compressible flow. If the value is in between zero point 0.3 and 1, then it will be subsonic flow. If the Mach number is equal to 1, it will be sonic flow. And if the value of Mach number is above 1 and less than 3, then it is the supersonic flow. And last but not least, if the value of Mach number is more than 3, then the flow is hypersonic flow. Now let us discuss the third number, which is the Weber number. Weber number is the ratio of inertia force to the surface tension force. Its formula is rho v square Lc upon sigma, where rho is the density of the fluid, v is the velocity of the flowing fluid, Lc is again the characteristic dimension of the fluid, and sigma is the surface tension. Okay, so formula is rho v square Lc upon sigma. Now it indicates the dominance of kinetic energy over surface tension energy, or vice versa. If the surface tension energy is dominant, then Weber number will be less, and if inertia forces are dominant or kinetic energy is dominant, then Weber number will have higher value. Okay, and this particular Weber number is basically used in the analysis of the capillary flow. Okay, now next dimensionless number is the Froude number. It is the ratio of root over inertia force upon gravity force, and the mathematical expression is V upon root over G into hm, where V is the velocity of the flow, G is acceleration due to gravity, and hm is the hydraulic mean depth. hm क्या है? hm is hydraulic mean depth, which is equal to area upon the weighted perimeter. HM is equal to HM, which is hydraulic mean depth, is equal to area upon wetted perimeter. Okay. Now, what does it indicate? The significance is that it is important when analyzing the spillways, rivers, ships, and open channel flow. Okay. It is important when analyzing the spillways, open channel flow, rivers and ships design. सो अभी जो हमने नंबर्स पढ़े, दैट इज रेनॉल्ड्स नंबर, मार्क नंबर, वेबर नंबर एंड फ्राउड नंबर, all those are used in fluid mechanics. Now next numbers, that's Nusselt, Prandtl, Rayleigh and Grashof, they are basically used in the heat transfer. Okay, so let us talk about Nusselt number. It is the rate or the ratio of Nusselt number Nu. It's the ratio of rate of heat transfer by conduction upon rate of heat transfer by sorry. Nusselt number is the rate of heat transfer by convection upon rate of heat transfer by conduction. The formula is HLC upon K, where H is the convective heat transfer coefficient, LC again the characteristic length, सेम चीज पाइप के लिए डायमीटर, प्लेट के लिए लेंथ और डक के लिए 4A अपॉन पी, जो वैल्यू आएगा वो इसमें फिल करने का, एंड K इज द थर्मल कंडक्टिविटी ऑफ द फ्लूइड. ओके, सो इट what is the significance of this number? Higher the value of Nusselt number, मतलब Nusselt वैल्यू नंबर का वैल्यू जितना ज़्यादा बड़ा रहेगा, so larger will be the heat transfer by convection and vice versa. I repeat, higher the value of Nusselt number, larger will be the value of convection heat transfer. Okay, so the next dimensionless number is the Prandtl number, which is the ratio of kinematic viscosity to the thermal diffusivity. Prandtl number is the ratio of kinematic viscosity to the thermal diffusivity, which is mu Cp upon K. Now mu is the dynamic viscosity, Cp specific heat at constant pressure, and K is the thermal conductivity, so mu Cp upon K. Also it is the ratio of delta upon delta T, where delta is the velocity boundary layer thickness and delta T is thermal boundary layer का thickness to the whole cube. Okay, its significance is that it provides the measure of momentum transfer in velocity boundary layer and energy transfer in the thermal boundary layer. The next dimensionless number is the Grashof number. It is the ratio of inertia force into buoyancy force upon viscous force whole square. Okay, so the formula is G beta delta T L cube upon mu square, where G is the acceleration due to gravity, delta T is the change in temperature, L cube is the again characteristic dimension, and mu is the kinematic viscosity, not dynamic viscosity. Its mu is for kinematic viscosity. So G beta delta T L C cube upon mu square. Now what is the value of beta? Beta is 1 upon Tm, where Tm is the mean temperature, Tm is the average temperature, and you have to take this value in Kelvin. So beta is 1 upon Tm, where Tm is mean film temperature in Kelvin. Now what's the significance of this number? It characterizes whether the flow is again laminar or turbulent in free convection. Mark my words, this signifies whether the flow is laminar or turbulent in free convection. Same was under Reynolds number. It also characterized between laminar and turbulent flow, but for forced convection. यह है for free convection. Okay, Now, last dimensionless number is the Rayleigh number, which is Ra is equal to Gr into Pr. Ra is equal to Gr into Pr, where Gr is the Grashof number and Pr is the Prandtl number. Now, if this value of Prandtl number is equal to 1, it means that if the value of Prandtl number is equal to 1, then the velocity and thermal boundary layers will have same thickness. If the value of Prandtl number is less than 1, it means thermal boundary layer is thicker than velocity boundary layer. And if Prandtl number is more than 1, it means thermal boundary layer is thinner than velocity boundary layer. Okay. Now let us see Rayleigh number, which is Gr into Pr. Gr मतलब Grashof number and Pr मतलब Prandtl number. Now if this number is in between 10 to power 4 to 10 to power 9, then the flow will be laminar flow. And if this value is more than 10 to power 9, it is turbulent flow. For free convection, mark my words, this data is for free convection, and the data for Reynolds number was for forced convection. That's all in this video. If you enjoyed this video, like this video, share this video, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.